Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutation. Hey, before I get started this, if you can, don't forget comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Help us boost that algorithm and all that stuff. So, looking at 2 episodes of Star Trek, Voyager, Unity, and Darkling. Let's look at Unity first. What happened in this episode? Well, while on an away mission, Chakotay is taken in by a group of former Borg who seek help from the crew of Voyager to reactivate their neural link. So when that happens is that Chakotay ends up getting hurt, and in a way they basically say, okay, we're going to heal you, but we need to have some connection with you. What ends up happening is that the Borg, Chakotay ended up causing the Borg cube to reactivate. And then, they call, then, say the folks down below, they cause the Borg cube to go explode. I gotta say, this episode was really good. In that, usually, when they have the characters of the Borg, it's always, the idea of trying to understand, an ethical situation. And the fact that, these are folks that were part of the Borg collective, and yet now they're just, now they have, reached out of that sense of control, and now are trying to, be back their own sense of self again. And honestly, I kind of like that. I like the sequence in which Chakotay is seeing all these, visions of things, its past, present, future, and all that. I thought that's really good. And also, it's really cool to see the Borg again, especially in Star Trek. I mean, yes, I haven't, honestly, when it comes to show, I will try to make sure, okay, I watch them, say, as quickly as I can to, keep it up to date, but, yeah, sorry, I've been really busy. But yeah, I thought this one was really good. Apparently the crew used the makeup and costumes of the Borg designed for the film First Contact, but the sets were not used for this one. And the Borg cube in it was, completely, CGI. Yeah, I thought this one was really good. I like all the ethical ideas of, say, okay, can someone who has been, programmed to think of in a way, can they change? Can they come to a different perspective in a way? And not think how they originally were thought to, or, suggested to. So let's look at the episode, Darkling. What happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, the Doctor, anyway, he tries to change himself by adding personality traits, by, others in to his programming, like the, individual Lord, I think it's Lord Byron, others, and, say, okay, what ends up happening is, in this episode, is in that Kess, she discovers a man that she has interest in, and at the same time, she's in a way discovering love, or interest, or all that, and she is just gonna say, maybe I have an interest in this guy, and all that. Um, yeah, I find this one was really good. I like all the ethical ideas of, say, okay, can someone who has been, programmed to think of in a way, can they change? Can they come to a different perspective in a way? And not think how they originally were thought to, or, suggested to. So let's look at the episode, Darkling. honestly kind of really like this. I like the fact that, Robert Picardo, the Isophicates, who plays the Doctor, he does a really good job in this episode because he is finally given the opportunity to do something different in the show. Like, be aggressive, be angry, in a way, like, say, like, calculative, manipulative. There's a sequence in which, like, he's, sedated and knocked out, Bilana and all that, and he's just, like, asking her questions so he can get, a perspective on things that he would like to happen.
You should be fine.
That's more than I can say for you.
How so?
You can't just casually add behavioral subroutines into your program.
There's nothing casual about it. I've put a great deal of research into this project.
Research is one thing. Putting it into practice is something else. Behavioral subroutines have a way of interacting with each other that isn't always predictable. You've got to be careful.
And all that. But at the same time, I will say that the fact, like, he is, at the end of the episode, they're trying to, like, say, okay, he's holding Kes hostage, and then he takes her and jumps off a ledge and all that, but the rest of the crew is able to, like, lock onto it. And it was so easily that they were able to, like, as soon as they get into a warp, get into a, when they are able to catch them phasing and all that, it didn't make me want to, like, say, okay, so that's it? They did it so easily that he's back to normal? It didn't make me wonder, though, like, say, okay, like, how was he able to get out of it? Like, yeah, out of the, confines of the ship, in a way. Because there was, like, a sequence where he's saying, I want to get off this planet, and all that. Yeah, I thought this one was a really good episode. I thought the dramaticism, the acting, and overall, I thought the costume was pretty good, too. So overall, 2 pretty good episodes. See you next time. But I do have a question, though. Like, one thing, I'd like to... Would there ever be an interest in us looking at the film, Free Enterprise? I think there was an idea of this to watch this many years ago, but I was not able to get it in time to be able to, watch it, but...
Don't want to know.
I really do want to know.
He said that Han Solo was cooler than Captain Kirk.
Kick the little fucker's ass.
If you want to, let's talk about it. See you.